Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this yoga for lower back pain class. So I have personal experience of this. I know lower back pain is not pleasant and often is related to muscular tightness. So we're really going to focus on that area, hopefully bring a little bit of relief, a little bit of space to the areas that may be affecting you. So coming to a comfortable seated position, make sure you have plenty of space. You will also need a blanket, maybe for your knees, possibly a bolster, definitely need a bolster, or sofa cushions or cushions if you don't have a bolster. You don't have to sit like this either, so sit however you need to sit, whatever's comfortable today. Usually it's best to sit up on something if you've got lower back pain. So as we arrive here, we'll take a nice long inhale, lengthen. Exhale to release. I'm doing this again. Inhale to lift. Exhale. So pressing the palms of the hands together and just gently bow the head. Take a few moments to check in. So allow your mind to go to the sensations you can feel, the discomfort, the pain. And just allow those sensations to be in the spotlight with no judgment or no need to fix, knowing that yoga is a tool that may help. And checking in with the quality of your thoughts and your emotions. You might feel agitated with the pain or exhausted with it, frustrated with it. Again, allow these feelings. Observe what is, and then take in a deeper breath in. Exhale, gently blink the eyes open and release the hands down. So either from this position, or maybe a cross-legged position, or maybe legs forward position. Make sure you're elevated. You know you can do this in a chair also. We're going to begin with a circling action. So nice and easy. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, little drift forward. So take it as far as feels reasonable for your back. So not too far, and then drift to the left side. Inhale as you circle back. And exhale to circle forward. So nice and slowly, you'll know where the pain is, and it will tell you as you're doing this action. But what we want to do here is just gently mobilize, find the source of the lower back pain, exactly where it is, and just feel those corresponding sensations, maybe in the hips, the pelvis, the different parts of the back as you circle. We've got one more in this direction. Good, and then we'll pause, inhale, exhale, change direction. It might be this gets too much, it's okay, you just come to stillness and just stay with the breathing. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. So for me, my journey in my back, which has involved hospital, various times when I haven't been able to move at all, breath has been the key. The breath has helped me to settle, to calm, and to release. So I've got one more circle. Good. Come back to center. Inhale as you arrive. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Good. So from here, we're going to make our way through to an all-fours position, tabletop. So you'll come off your support, whatever you're using, and just pop that to one side for now. Mentioned you might need a blanket for your knees, so now would be a good time to put that there if that's the case. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll just begin with a little therapeutic sway. So inhale, exhale, just begin to sway the hips lightly from side to side. Good. Now keep the shoulders drawing back. When we're in pain, we have all sorts of involuntary things happen in our bodies. So just have a sense of, it's okay, body, we're just mobilizing this area, and we can really feel we're respecting it as we move. Good. I personally find being in tabletop quite a helpful position when I had chronic pain in my back. So then pause, inhale as you come to center, exhale. So you can either stay with that, if that felt more than enough, stay with that, or walk the hands further forward, an extra handprint. We'll turn this into a circling action. Inhale, exhale, sway to the right, and then drift your hips back towards the heels. Inhale as you come forward. You may or may not sink your pelvis forward, just see. That's it. And then exhale as you circle back to down the right side. Good. I'm just going to make a wardrobe adjustment. Here we are. Got 2 more circles. So inhale. That's it. Exhale. So you might not go all the way back. It might be a halfway thing. Again, adjust according to what your body needs. 1 more circle. Exhale. Stay with the breath. And pause here. We're going to change direction. So I'm going to halfway. You might go all the way back. Inhale. Scoot the hips up the right side. Exhale down the left. Good. Shoulders are relaxed. Face is relaxed. About 3 more. Inhale. Nice and easy. No stress or strain. Exhale. Good. So we're hoping to free things up in the lower back area. We have to be patient with the back. We also have to recognize our emotional life and be tied to the sensations in the back. Something I experienced with my grief journey. It really went into my back in that way. So then inhale as you come back through to tabletop. And exhale there. So from here, you're going to bring your bolster in. Now just walk your hands up onto your bolster. Now this is another relieving pose I've found, just to have the elevation. You might be able to find more freedom through your lower back and just bring gentle movements to the lower back there. So that's if the pain's quite significant. Elevation always helps. So this is option 1. Pain, different levels, different perceptions of how that feels. So you might stay with that, or you might just stay elevated, or you might bring your forearms down. We're actually going to open out the hip flexors, which can very much add to back pain. So from here, we're going to bring this under one knee. Bring your right knee down, bring your hands forward, and then exhale, just carefully bring your left leg in. So just do this as kind of awkwardly as you need to, for it to work in your back. Bring your hands down. You might have something underneath your hands, just depends. And then exhale, just gentle release forward. So keep weighting the left heel. Inhale, just drift it back. So again, we're working with the same muscles, a different angle though. Exhale. Shoulders draw back and down. That's it. Inhale, nice and easy. Squeeze the pelvic floor. This protects your lower back. Exhale. So we're going a bit into the hamstring, just kind of the muscles kind of around the back, that support the lower back. And add to tightness there. Inhale. Exhale. So you can either stay with that dynamic action, or you can make it static and just stay here and breathe. Another option, if it's too much to have the hands down, is to have the hands on the hips, or just loop the fingers together. That's it. Just over the top of the knee. Not too long though, not staying too low. From here, bring the hands down. Inhale, rock back enough. You can scoot your left foot in, bring the left knee down, inhale. Exhale, you might just sink back a moment. Just give the back time, so not rushing it. And then inhale, come through with the right foot. Exhale, and again, you can bring the hands down, and you can bring them down onto something. So we make this dynamic once again. Inhale to rock back. Nothing dramatic. Just focusing on the back muscles rather than the hamstring. And then exhale to come forward. And again, inhale to go back. That's it. Exhale to go forward. Remember, you can pause, rest at any point that you need to, whatever I'm saying. Inhale. Exhale. As I mentioned, the iliopsoas, the hip flexors, can be a major contributing factor to back pain. Inhale, that's why we're focusing on this area. Exhale. So again, you have a static option. You might keep moving there. Hands might come down. You might lift higher up if it feels a reasonable ask at this point. Just breathe. Just embrace the discomfort in the front of the hips. Good. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Find the pelvic floor. Inhale, slowly rock back up. Exhale, just walk the hands in. Bring the foot back in. And then bring both knees down. So then from here, you're going to bring your support or your bolster between the knees. walk yourself either side of the bolster. Exhale there and just sink back a bit. Just test the waters initially, and then inhale, come through. Just see how that was. Exhale, so feel free to stay in the tabletop or the elevated tabletop if that's better for you. If it felt okay, you might continue to sink back and just bring the forearms down. Just adjust your knees to wherever you need them to be. Your forearms down, might press your palms together like I'm doing. Inhale. Exhale, just try that soothing side to side action. If that works, so feel free to be still. So I'm trying to give you plenty of options, so you just choose what's best for you today. The back is different on different days. Good. So you might stay there and just gaze down, keep the back of the neck long. If it's comfortable for you, you might come further down and just rest one ear down or maybe your forehead down. And just feeling the support beneath you, so you can just switch off for a few moments and direct the breath into the back of the body where the tightness may be, the issues might be. With each exhale, feel an invitation to soften the shoulders. And this position just allows the muscles of the lower back to just spread out a little. Know that the breathing, particularly if you lengthen the exhale, encourages the rest response, rest and relaxation response in the whole system. If we're experiencing discomfort and pain, we're usually kind of on a bit of a red alert, which is not helpful for the body in healing inflammation. So we want to have a sense of, I can let go here and all is well. So if you're resting one side down, now is the halfway point. You just lift and rest the opposite ear down if that was the case. Settle into the body, settle into the breath. Continuing to breathe through sensations. And feeling the holistic nature of yoga, you may observe any emotional states coming up. Sometimes when we relax, finally, different emotional states present themselves, and that's fine. That's what the yoga is designed for. Allow the emotions to flow through. Sometimes we don't always connect what's happening with the body with what's happening in our minds, our emotional life, but they are interconnected. I've just got a few more breaths here. A gentle squeeze of the pelvic floor. If you come all the way down, know that we're only going to the halfway point. So inhale, no rush. Exhale, gentle squeeze. Then we come to a halfway point, the elbows down. Pause there. Open the shoulders, connect with the breath. And from this position, I'm going to inhale, just kind of walk it through so you're back to your tabletop. Exhale again, you might just have a little sway from side to side, nice and easy. Now you have an option here to then keep the same position, the knees either side of the bolster, and just sit in that position. Or you might make it higher so you've got more cushions, you might sit. Again, this is a position I've found helpful. It might not be helpful for you, I'm just sharing what I've found helpful. Kind of in stabilizing the back and just reducing some of the discomfort in the back. So just see, I would say, however you support your body, you do support your body, you support when you've got lower back issues. So then from here, inhale. Exhale, if you can reach, just bringing the right fingertips down. I'm just going to open out the side of the back. Quadratus laborum can be quite significantly tight muscles in the lower back. Inhale, so that might have been enough. Just bring the hand to the hip. Exhale, you might walk the hand further out, but again, don't push it. You don't want to kind of be back to square one, so just see what you need to do. A gentle squeeze of the inner thigh towards the bolster, just to stabilize, just a gentle one, maybe 30%. You can stay there, inhale. Exhale, if you want to, you can bring the arm across, but bring it mindfully across. You know that this will increase the stretch significantly. Good, and then just choose where you're going to look. Might be the hands, might be straight ahead. See how your neck feels. So opening out the side body. If you're taking the arm up, you'd exhale, bring it back, and then everybody will squeeze. Inhale to come back up. Exhale. If you're in a chair, obviously you'll be taking hold of the sides of the chair when you do that stretch. Works just as well. We change sides. You might have gone a bit dizzy from that. It's okay. It's normal. So opening out very tight muscles, deep muscles. So inhale. Exhale, a little lean into the left side. It might be different on this side. Maybe this is the more symptomatic side or vice versa. Again, you can stay here, hand on the hip. You might walk it further out. Just see. Make sure your sitting bones stay down. If this doesn't work for you, you just sit however is best. You might bring the arm across. Breathe. Relax the shoulders down. Steady breathing. Again, bringing the arm down if you lifted it up. Otherwise, inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor to come back to center. Exhale here. Take a moment. And then bring the palms of the hands together to close the practice. The vibration of Om, taking a breath in. Gently bow the head as we give thanks for our health and our practice. You also bring the notion that everything changes, everything is temporary. So if we keep supporting ourselves, things will pass. And inhale, lift the prayer hands up. Exhaling to the sides. Inhale to look up. And exhale. Namaste. So thank you for practicing with me. I hope you feel a little bit better, a little bit more relieved. If you do, hit the like button, leave me a comment. Let me know what your back journey has been like. Know that we have yoga for low back pain playlist. Do find out the back care playlist. If you need to do any more classes, there's plenty there. Some longer classes also. Do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.